Hello, it's Tennille, your Cloth Nappy Doctor. I've been so inspired by the unicorns and the sparkle print from Funky Fluff. I went a bit unicorn mad. I thought I'd have some fun. James is just behind here having a good giggle at me. So I've got waiting for people to come on. And there's one person there, say hello. Send me your most sparkly unicorn. So I've got a onesie to wear. So it's got a little horn. And it's even got wings. Check that out. My boys haven't seen this yet. And it's a onesie. Yeah, because I move around a lot, I have to wear shoes. Hi, Emily. So I've got my sneakers on. So we're going to have some fun. Hello, Emily. Hello, Erica. I know. It's really hot. It's even got pockets. Check this out. Wings and pockets. Pretty cool. Hey, Hira. I am hot. We've had the aircon on since all day, but we've left it on longer so I could do the AMA for as long as possible in my onesie and my unicorn. So yeah, I've been having a lot of fun. So I blew this up the other day with a straw. You saw that on Facebook. I will take that off. There we go. It may come off as the day goes on. So there we go. So I've had that up in the house. Ali has loved it. So we're going to talk about getting started with cloth nappies, and we're going to also show you the new print from Funky Fluff, which is already out in the world, but they've arrived in Australia a couple of weeks ago. Hey, Angela. Oh, did you see the top? I think this will be going in the dress-up box. Alrighty. So, the new print. Thank you. Joe's just got my water bottle.
Sweaty already.
Alrighty. So, Funky Fluff come out with a new print. So last year they came out with their See You Later and their Kumbaya, and they're always unique, and that's what I like. So I wanted to celebrate this one, and hopefully next month there'll be a new print, and we can do some fun with that. Anyway, okay. So you've seen this. So it's a little unicorn. It reminds me of My Little Pony, and I hope My Little Pony does a celebration like Care Bears did. That'll be really cool. So this is the one size Funky Fluff nappy. And there's so much detail they put into these. I just love them. So that's on the back. So when Bub's there. And in their Funky Fluff chat group. Oh, see you, Mandy? That's all right. I hope I gave you a laugh. It'll be up in the group forever. Hey, Josephine. Oh, Josephine, I'll put it back on for you. Here we go. That's my onesie and my balloon. So, having too much fun. I might put him behind here. Hopefully he won't be set on fire. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. So, that's Sparkles. It's a unicorn. Alright. And I'll just show you the design. I've shown you the Funky Fluff napkins heaps of times. It is cute. Hi, Marion. Oh, I'll be here. I'll go slow. Alrighty. So okay, so I was saying the Funky Fluff chats group. So it's actually a group called Funky Fluff fans. Huge in Canada, huge in the United States. It's massive in Canada. And that's who Bummies is, and this is who we distribute these guys. So, colourful snaps down the front. This is one size. And under the snaps is a little unicorn. So they think about it. And what is great about the cover is there's a front and there's a back. The design isn't all over the place. Actually, think about this. There's a back and a front. And the Funky Fluff, really quick. You get there's a bamboo or stay dry inner with really thick, thirsty inserts too, and it's one size. So that's the cover. And we've now got permission, which I'm really happy about. We can sell the covers Not at the moment. I've got to wait until I get permission to sell the covers separate to the inserts, which is great. Which I'm still at the permission. The guys in Canada have got it. We just need to get it as distributors. So there you go. So that's their print. So that's on their one size, which is normal, and then on their newborn and their other products, they do the, and I'll show you what's up to go. They do it on a smaller print. So you can see that's their new bibs that have come in. I'll go back. And these bibs are unique in that you can snap this up, which means your bub's just eating solids, just started. It can, all the bits that tends to fall out of their mouth or doesn't get into their mouth will fall in there. It is snapped at the back, but 3 sizes around their back. So no ties. So I've never liked tied bibs, and they're a pain in the butt to get on and off. So that's so good when bubs start solid, and nice big arms from the beginning. And then as they get older, these make great painting bibs. So it goes down the front. So we like them. They're brand new. Brand new. Really like them. All right. And then the sparkle comes in their hanging print. Can you see it? So this is their hanging wet bag. Snaps at the back. So you can put it over cots, door handles, all sorts of things. I know they're great bibs, Vanessa. They've gone really well, which is good for me. Alrighty, but we only like things that sell. And there's it. These are big hanging wet bags. So this is great for storage. So if you're just starting out with cloth nappies, you need something to store them in. This is one option, which you hang over your change table, your bathroom door. You put it on a coat hanger. Some parents put it on the back of the door, and then you get it and turn it upside down. All right, and every party needs some prizes. James and I tried to come up with some games to do this, but I don't know. James might think things, but we were anyway. It was a bit hard after, you know, kids and everything. So you can win their newborn nappy, which I thought was appropriate for our getting started. So if you have a newborn, we have a newborn nappy. Now these nappies last longer, and I'm going to get James to do his pounds to kilograms for me. And I'll show you the newborn. I know it's terrible. 4 to 12 pounds. James, 4 to 12 pounds.
4 to 2 to 5 kilos.
2 to 5 kilos, give or take. We've had some of the favourites in fans in the Cloth Nappy. I must be getting hot. The brain's going. The fans in the Funky Fluff retail group get about 6 kilos as well, but it depends on the size and shape. Now, these are great newborns. Get 2 inserts, so there's lots of absorbency, and it snaps down, and it's got the umbilical cord snappy down a bit too. Okay, so I tend to get a little bit hormonal because they're so cute. Alrighty. It's just so cute. Such a cute nappy. Alright, so you can win one of these. That's the big prize. Alright, and then just because it's unicorns, I went out shopping and I got a little t-shirt. It is so tiny, Erica. They are tiny, they're just gorgeous. I've got a little t-shirt with a unicorn on it. So this is, I think it was 1 to 2 years, because I couldn't help myself. 1 to 2 years. All right, so that's up for grabs. For those kids who might be a bit older, some unicorn straws. Need straws at a party, don't you? Oh, woohoo, Josephine. The little ones can still fit. Should fit, even if you use yeah, I reckon they fit a bit older. All right, and something for the car. Smells like magic, unicorns. So there's 4 unicorn prizes. What you need to do is comment Sparkle. That's it. Just comment Sparkle. And I'll draw it tomorrow morning at 9 AM Queensland time. Comment Sparkle on this post, and you could win one of these 4 prizes. That's up to you. Jessie's on it. She's got Sparkle. So the newborn. So getting started. I'm starting again. Oh, hang on. And because I like putting, if you ordered from us, there's always a gift or something in there. So if you order one of the Sparkle products from Funky Fluff, I got some really cute unicorn stickers to put in your order as well. So normally if you order, we include the swipe stickers to enjoy for the little people, but your little ones can have fun with the stickers. So if you order a Sparkle product, we'll include some stickers as well, just because it's fun. How's that? You might get a few weeks out of the nappy, Josephine. Now I'm starting to get really hot. But we're going to talk about getting started with cloth nappies, and there's two groups of parents, or 2 on their journey. There's those who are who have an older bub. I'm just getting undressed. Who have an older bub and are thinking, yeah, I might get started with cloth nappies. It is never too late to start, unless you're at toilet training stage, and then you could do toilet training pants. Or there's the nighttime cloth nappies. So it's never too late to start cloth nappies. All right, one nappy over a year will save you about $400, and that's pretty good. I'm sweating, so I do have to get out of this onesie. So yes, you can start at any stage. So I thought I'd talk about newborn very briefly, and those of you who are at the newborn stage, there is the September Ask Me Anything, and I was just editing it today to put on YouTube. It's all about newborn, how to start, how to get, what to choose, how to choose, do you have to buy this, do you have to buy that. So I'll have a little chat about it, but that's an hour-long AMA that we did in September. It has heaps of information at the newborn stage, and which you might want to look at. But I'll go through some of the considerations for choosing at newborn. And do you want newborn nappies or not want newborn nappies? There we go. It's off, and I'm significantly cooler. Oh, I hope you enjoyed it. So then the other group of parents, when they get started, is Bub is about 6 to 12 weeks old. Bub is chubby enough, they've got a bit of weight on them to fit into the one-size nappies, or first-time parents that are over that first 6 to 12 weeks of new baby, body, parenthood, no sleep, and are ready to take on a new, not a new challenge, a new way of doing things, a new way of being, and are ready to get going. So I'll chat about that as well, and we have some questions that people put up that I'll answer, and they will direct me a little bit for this as well. So let's start with the first group of parents, because that's where some of the questions were sitting. Piece of paper. See, I take notes. So this one was relevant to both groups. Cara asked, can you choose a style brand from research? Or do you need to try them out? Or do you need to do both? Hey, Amy, how you going? Yes, you can choose one from doing research, a style and a brand. You can do that. But that's for people who are quite a little bit more specific and are quite confident. So if you've been doing your research and you go, okay, definitely don't want polyesters, I only want organic cotton, then that narrows down your choices. So when you start the cloth nappy journey and you hop on Google and you type in cloth nappies, you just go, oh my God. Okay, and then the first page has a couple of stores and a couple of brands, and you're like, oh, are they the ones for me? And then you go into the groups, and I've seen in the big groups for cloth nappies, Ours is a little bit of a smaller group because I have a different purpose for our group. But in the really big groups, if you type in what's your favourite cloth nappy, and I've seen this over the years, the ones that are the favourite changes on a monthly basis. So if you type in what's your favourite cloth nappy or what do you think, it changes. Because it all depends on who's advertising, who's not, who's this and that, who's loving it, who's had a sale, so they bought all the nappies and everyone's tried them and gone, I love this one. Nappies are great, they're fantastic. But what I want you to know is to go with your gut. We have a lot of parents who buy a big full-time pack from Apikali and they go, I bought that one because my friend bought it. And that's what she said I should have. And then it's usually in the comments that we can hear that they're a little bit, oh, I don't know. So we email them before we send it and say, we talked to you. And we've had a lot of parents go from, say, close and go to the bummies fitted. So the close all inclusion, the bummies fitted because they wanted more natural. So in saying all of that, I want you to move from the outside, so Google, Facebook groups and all that stuff, and go into yourself and think about what is it do I want in a nappy. You can get a nappy pretty much for your budget of what you want. There are so many brands, there's so many patterns, there's so many everything. You've just got to narrow it down to, so when you're looking at the different styles, this is where we start, look at the different styles. There might be 2 or 3 styles you go, yeah, I like that one. That one's really good. So you might go, I love all-in-ones because I don't have to pull them apart. Or you might go, I love all-in-twos because I can pull them apart and reuse the cover or no, I really love fitteds and go with that. So look at your style. And then within that style or styles, you'll find brands. There'll be heaps of brands. You'll be fine, okay? It can be sometimes hard to start. We recommend finding your style first. Find your style. When you find your style, you can then find it in your fabric. So if you prefer your polyesters, your microfiber, your bamboo, your hemp, your organic cotton, your cotton, and then you will then narrow down the brands. If you try and start at the brands up here, it's very confusing because they all do different types and they've got all their advertising at hype and all of that stuff. Start with your style, and it might be 1 or 2 styles. Come down to your fabrics, what you prefer, and keep moving. Then you'll be able to find, so you'll be able to type in bamboo all-in-2 and then Google will show you what there is available. I think that makes sense. Oh, Josephine's hanging out her nappies while she's listening. It is therapeutic. It's good. I'm going to have a look at the... Marion's entered for a friend. Oh, you snapped all your nappies before you started. Oh, feet up. I like feet up. I'm going to put feet up after this. So you can choose... I'll get back to the question. That went a little bit off. You can choose your nappy from the research. If you know, you can narrow it down to a style and a material. And you might find there might be 1 or 2 brands that are perfect for you. All right, so I'm just going to assume everyone knows the different styles. If you want me to go through them, pop up a quick comment and I will do that. Trying them out can help you get a really good fit. It fits your baby, you like the feel of it, because the problem with cloth nappies these days is they're not always available in the stores. They're all online, and there's business reasons for that. You don't need to know that. Okay, so they're online. So trial packs. So if you go, I really like all-in-1s, all-in-2s in bamboo, organic cotton, then you get a couple of trial packs from the brands or a store that has a range of brands and styles that you can find out. If at the end of the day you were just like, oh, I don't know, I have no idea, that's fine. I recommend trial packs that lets you trial a few different styles of cloth nappies. There are cloth nappy libraries available. We have a cloth nappy, we have a trial pack called Discover Your Style, and we have newborn cloth nappy hire as well, and there's a couple of styles in there, but they're at newborn size. The trial packs we have 1 size and a few others. That is one way to get your head around it and what's happening. Google can be very, very overwhelming. All right. I reckon that explains it, dear?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that does. So, I'm thinking my brain's going. I'm going to show you a few of the styles. I'll show you some of the styles for those who are here. All right, from newborn. Okay. Newborn prefolds. Okay. These newborn prefolds are a lighter, less absorbency because it's newborns and you change it all the freaking time. Because that's what you do. And then you go up to a larger size for your one size. You can use these in one size covers. You can use them in newborn covers. Okay, so I'll chat. And while I'm chatting to you, and if you're a new parent, looks like I've got a bib on, and you're a new parent, you go, I don't know, as I chat to you about the different types, because I've also got to say that each style has its benefits and inconveniences. Okay, no style is better than the rest. Through our years of Apikali and cloth nappying, none of them are the best one to have. Okay, it depends on you. It's like choosing a pair of undies or a bra. What you wear isn't what your friend's going to wear. Okay, unless you, I don't know, you share that information. All right, so you find what you like. So between Trudy and I like to use a pre-fold, folded in 3 or 4 and placed in a cover. Trudy hates that. She likes to use a snappy. You can do either way. There is so much versatility. It's unbelievable. So as you go from pre-folds, and I did bring everything here, up to fitted nappies. So a fitted nappy doesn't have a cover, so these ones need a cover. They're a 2-part system. Fitted nappies where the whole thing's absorbent. These are great for nighttime longer sleeps or even just a daytime nappy. They're fabulous fitted nappies. As you move along the different types, and then you've got your pocket nappy. As you move along from this 2-part system up to here, your convenience increases. Because in this one, you've got 2 bits you've got to put together. And then this one, it's all done for you. So you got yourself pockets. This is the Baby Behinds tiki print. Okay, everything's contoured and sewed. Things get more sewn, and there's more effort, and there's effort on behalf of the sewers. The nappy becomes more structured. Okay, and as I go to the all-in-2, then there's your pocket. There's your pocket nappy. Your all-in-1, everything's connected. This is the new Bummies Pure. I'm yet to do a video for you guys on this one. This is exciting. So the all-in-one is everything's attached. Okay, so this is the height of convenience. All right, everything's attached. You don't have to pull anything apart. You just chuck it in the wash and off you go. Okay, but you got to pay a bit more for your all-in-ones because of that convenience, and there's more sewing. Then you got your all-in-2s, which I've pulled apart. So your all-in-2s, your Funky Fluffs. Okay, so you get your inserts and they snap in and out. These ones are like your pre-folds and your covers. It's just that this insert is more contoured to fit the nappy and provides just a trimmer fit through the groin usually. That's really your differences. So if you've gone through that and listened to that very, very, very brief and gone, oh, I don't like the thought of all-in-ones, write it down and say, I don't like them, I'm not buying them. Then go, I love all-in-2s, I'll do that. Go with that one. All right, got a few questions coming up. Jessie's been scared of pre-folds and flats. No. Unfortunately, they're from the olden days of people, because that's all that was available years ago. So, you know, mums are like, I've only got one choice, and flats are awesome. Flats are awesome. You don't have to do folds. You don't have to do all those really swanky folds. There is an AMA, I think it was May last year, where we did all the folds. Abigail's in the background, so I think it was May. But this is what I do for Abby's nappy. So we have a couple of flats for Abby's nappies. I fold it in like that and then do that. That's it. Okay, but the beauty of flats and pre-folds is you get an awful amount of versatility. So if you use your newborns for newborn stage and then they move up to infant stage, okay, you'll probably go to something like this. These become boosters for your nighttime. You don't have to buy all these special boosters for nighttime or a nighttime nappy usually. That becomes your booster. And I've done this with Abigail and the boys. You put that where you need it. And you can move it and fold it, and there's so much versatility in these compared to, where is it? Your all-in-twos. So the convenience of these is awesome, but your versatility isn't as good as your flats and pre-folds, Jessie. So don't be scared of them. Check out the AMA. They're really good. You don't have to use snappies or pins. You can just fold them and chuck them in a cover. And the beauty of one-size covers now, you just lay it in the cover. Have I got one open? I'll do it in this one. You can just lay it in the cover. So you don't even have to be worried about it. You need a good cover though. That is a prerequisite. James, could you get me a box to sit here? I forgot that piece of important apparatus. Okay, so that's a newborn insert in a Rumparoo's Care Bears cover. That's it, Jessie. That's all you have to do. Chuck it in and off you go. And you can bring that down a bit, I think. That'll be better. Okay, that's it. And the infant size bummies ones will fit in there as well. That's it, Jessie. If that's as complicated you want to get, that's all you need to do. If you want to get more fandangled, you can do the very special folds. That is high tech. Can I get another one to sit underneath? You can do the angel fold. You can do that, which requires a snappy, and then that comes up, and that snappies around. But it's really good for containing loose poos. But if you have a really good, oh, look at that. Look at that. So you have a really good cover, maybe one with a double gusset and wide enough through here, done for newborn, even older as well. So there you go. So those starting out at newborn stage, to get started, you need, I think that answered that question. I think I went off on a tangent again. It's a big topic. It's a huge topic. Sticker on. I think I've answered that question, Cara. You can choose any style, any brand. You can try them out. I would not recommend at the newborn stage buying your whole stash, because some parents find, I really don't like these, I didn't want these. And we find at the expo sometimes, because the deals are so good, we get overwhelmed with the, oh, so cheap, I'll buy the whole lot. That it's not the nappy for you. It's not perfect. So I suggest trying and invest your money into the product you want. It doesn't, any nappy, even the $30 ones, the $34 ones, the Groveyes, the Bummies, even the cheaper ones, the Funky Fluff, the Imagines, they're all going to save you money. Okay. Kathy was also unsure about flats and pre-folds. Oh, nothing to be scared of. I might do an AMA on using them, not the folds, but actually using them. But if you have all-in-twos in your stash, it's exactly the same. It just doesn't snap in. That's it. So really, really easy. Oh, you need more Care Bears. We've got a few left. We've sold out of the change mats, and we nearly sold out of the wet bags, but we've got a few newborns left. Yes, Erica, pre-folds and covers are really easy. I'm having a girl this time, bring on Care Bears and you, Jessie. Alrighty, so if you're getting started at the newborn stage, what you need primarily are changes. You need a number of changes. You don't have to buy the full nappy. If your budget doesn't extend to a $25 newborn nappy, doesn't matter. It's not a problem, all right? You can buy your all-in-twos, okay, and buy extra inserts, which are usually half the price of a full nappy. because these covers dry a whole lot faster than the inserts. So these will dry within half a day, and you can reuse your inserts. Sometimes you can reuse the cover. Some people like to do it, some people don't. This one doesn't have a wipeable cover, like, oh my God. So this is a wipeable cover. So some parents like to reuse the covers, some don't. This is a wipeable cover. So if they do a bit of a little splotch of a poo or a wee, you can just wipe it and rotate your covers throughout the day. So for a newborn, you need lots of changes. That's where prefolds come in really well, because 6 of these are about $10, $20, $18 I think for 6, $3 each. Okay, so you buy 24 of these, you're done, and you have your cover, you're done. Okay, and then if you want to upgrade because you're going out and want to use all-in-ones and all-in-twos in newborn, you can buy those really fancy dancy ones. Or if you like the convenience of all-in-one for newborn, buy those. So Cara asked that question, do you have to buy them? No, you don't have to buy them. You can do your disposables in the first 6 weeks. I think it depends on what you want to do. You can do part-time. You can buy one nappy, just one nappy, and play with that during the first couple of weeks and go, oh, I really love this is great, and then buy another one and slowly ease into it. So your cheapest option is your prefolds and covers. Your most convenient, I don't see nappies as a luxury item. I see them as an item where you save money in the long run. You can buy these ones because they give you some convenience when you're out and about because they're all in one. So definitely use it from newborn. I've done it with 3. Abby, I didn't because I didn't know about cloth nappies until a friend showed me. But I did it with the other ones. So go for it. But look at your budget, what you prefer. Again, choosing. Now, I think that's it for newborn. Got questions, pop them up. My head will go off. If I think of something, I'll let you know. Right, the group of parents who are starting, they've made it through the newborn stage. Good on ya. And you've had that first full night sleep of maybe 6 hours in a row. You go, oh, I can think again. I remember. You might go, oh, I look at cloth nappies, my friends. I've seen it on thing, and I've come up on my news feed and Facebook, and I might give it a go. Exactly the same process. Have a look at your styles. Look at the different styles. So you don't want to be going to brands straight away. I want you to look at the styles. Think about what style you like. Think about the materials again, and then you're going to find, sorry, Abigail giggled. You're going to find a brand in your style and material. It's going to be there. Okay, that's the way to do it. Now, for those who want a 4-week process, there is the Cloth Nappy Doctor's, that's me, little course on how to choose a cloth nappy. It's up on the blog under e-courses. I'll pop up the link here. How to choose a cloth nappy, and it's 4 to 6 videos, and I take you through everything. All right, and the last thing you consider is your budget. Okay, because if you go your budget first, you're gonna limit yourself out of really great options, because you want to choose something that's going to work for you, work for baby, work for dad, work for carers, there's lots of things to consider. So I take you through. At the end of the day, you're going to get something within your budget anyway, and you can make compromises as to styles and what you're going to do. So that's up there. So I'll pop a link up for that for you. Yeah, just have fun. They're just nappies. Someone commented that today. They're just nappies. Just have fun. It can get a little bit serious, a little bit full on. I know, I've been there. And I've seen parents get really upset and quite... Have fun. They're nappies. They're designed to catch when we're wee and poo. That's all they're designed to do. All these really funky, lovely prints are to get you to buy that brand, but find what works for you. Alrighty, I'm going to have a look at the comments. Samantha's having a girl. Lovely. I had one girl. Jess doesn't know what she's having. I've seen someone with the unicorn print in the one size on a boy, and it actually looks really lovely. Looks really good because of the big unicorn. I think because it's blue. Angela says mine's 8 months and that hasn't happened yet. What hasn't happened yet, Angela? Did I miss something of a conversation? Anyway, alrighty, so what else do you need to cloth nappy to get started? You need somewhere to store your nappies. Okay, so big hanging wet pails, a bucket of some kind, be it have holes or no holes. What else do you need? Put it straight in the washing machine. That's what I do. Somewhere to store them. Don't put the lid on because everything mingles and stinks, so leave the lid off. Oh, poo. Erica asked about poo. That's a great topic in this household. Righty, you have a couple options to deal with your poo because that's usually the first scary thing for new parents is all this poo and an amount of poo and where you got to deal with the child, and I promise you it takes a couple of years until they've outgrown it. We still have the boys and they're older than 6. We still deal with their poo. So poo is a parent thing. So you can use disposable liners. All right. We recommend putting the liners in the bin, not down the toilet. Not all of them are flushable. Some will say they're flushable when they're not flushable. They're not meant to go down the toilet. Old septic systems, don't use them in old septic systems, they will clog them. So generally we recommend putting the wee ones in the bin, and if your system can take it, put the heavy poo ones down the toilet. If you can roll the poo off, put it in the bin is a better idea because you don't want poo in the bin because it's not meant to go to landfill. So disposables aren't actually, the poo in disposables isn't actually meant to go in the bin, but I don't know how you're meant to get poo out of disposables. Yeah. You can use reusable liners, okay, which sit on top of the nappy, okay, and then you, with a sprayer or a spatula, or you can dunk it, when you flush the toilet, dunk it, and it will just slide off. These that we've always found when parents convert, these actually work better to get the poo off, okay, because it sits on it and it just slides off. You can have a sprayer that attaches to the toilet to spray the nappy to get the poo off, because you want to get the poo off and in the toilet. You don't want that going through your washing machine. A little bit's okay, a little spears. Or you can use no liners. Some parents use no liners at all. You don't have to use liners. So in the, there's poo, what it is. I think that's it really. You can get little ones and big ones of these. So if you use a big one, you got more, you can get the corners and put it in the bin. There's your poo. There's your poo. Any questions? Pop them up. I will come to washing in a minute for Erica. Erica also want to know about the fit of one size nappies and the trimness for newborns or younger bubs, or whether we should use sized or trimness. I know I'm going to sound a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Non-committal, I think is the word I'm looking for. Trimness is a matter of perception, is what we found. So we find in our time, some parents have found the baby nighttime cloth nappy to be extremely trim. We have found parents who have found the close all-in-two cloth nappy very bulky. And then parents have said the opposite. So trimness is a matter of perception. It's a matter of what clothes your child is wearing as well. So if you're, if the sizing, I think bond sizing runs smaller most of the time. A cloth nappy can look quite big in that clothing, can depend on the pants, the outfits you have. So sizing is a very, trimness is a very perceptive, what you think it is. So I'm not going to say any particular nappy is trim. When a nappy talks about trimness, they're usually talking about, and to get a trim nappy, a true trim nappy has high quality absorbency. And by high quality absorbency, I mean the material is very thirsty, it's dense. The material is very dense. So a lot of the cheaper nappies will have 200 GSM, very light, you know, and they might talk about 20 layers or 10 layers or something, but the material is really thin. So you need 20 layers to get absorbency. And when you need to add more absorbency, it makes it thicker and less trim. So nappies that use high quality materials that are dense, such as Bummies, this is their new Pure, it's very dense material. And by dense, it means the material can hold a lot of liquid for less cubic bulkiness. Okay. Trimness, another way that brands talk about trimness is through the groin. All right, so some brands have a very trim itty bitties, a very trim through the groin. Some people love that. Some people prefer a wider groin. Personally, from what we've had parents say, this isn't a huge thing. It's a nappy feature to try and differentiate different nappies. Some parents prefer the trimmer through the middle. I think Nifty Naps did that. They've turned into another brand. Was very trim through here and had all the absorbency, but your absorbency ended up being a bit taller. Another way they talk about trimness is in the rise. Okay, so some nappies are shorter in the rise, making them trimmer. So there's lots of ways about trimness. So trimness is a perception that you bring to the cloth nappy world, and also what a cloth nappy brand says is trim. So I'm all for getting through the hype and getting what suits you. So Baby Behinds talks about their trim pocket that's stuffed, right? And they've got high quality materials. You know, it's a matter of perception of what you find trim. Alrighty, so one size if you take a one size nappy and put it on a newborn or a 3-month-old, it's going to be a little bit more bulky because you've got all this material you've squashed down into that newborn stage on a baby. So it's going to be more bulky than a newborn nappy. There's no way to get away from that. So that's snap. So imagine that on a newborn. Still fits compared to this little fella. All right. So one size, I mean, that's a whole lot different. Whole lot different. All right. So trimness is a matter of your perception and what's on bub. Okay. Traveling with cloth nappies. Erica wanted to know. Yes, you can do it. Generally, prefolds and flats and covers are your best option because they're quicker to dry. You can customize the absorbency. You can wash the willies out of them, so if you don't have a perfect washing machine or routine or whatever, or detergent, they're more hardy and can take the abuse. Taking your really special nappies can cause issues if you haven't got a great washing machine. So yes, you can travel with cloth nappies. We've done it. I hauled all of our Baby Behinds fitteds across from Perth across to Canberra in a suitcase and used them on the plane. And yeah, you have a wet bag ready to go. You know, just a bit of preparation, bit to get with it. But yeah, definitely travel with them. Sally, our social media manager, goes camping with prefolds. Go for it. Alrighty. Now, the big question that parents have with getting started, and which a lot of parents go, oh my gosh, oh, go away. Washing cloth nappies. It's got a bit of a boom in the past couple of years, washing cloth nappies. They've updated a lot of the myths. They've improved instructions. They've done all sorts of things, and some Facebook groups and mums have pushed this, which is fabulous. But washing cloth nappies is still about simplicity. It's not about complicating things and making things harder for you. So the general rule is washing every 1 to 2 days. Every day is best, because you've got to remember you're dealing with wee and poo that is sitting there, and every 1 to 2 days. If you haven't got enough for a full load, add some new clothes. To do your washing, do a pre-rinse load. So just rinse it out, let it go through, and then add your other clothes, and then wash your nappies, and then hang them out. Now, that's assuming you have enough water, so don't use your eco option. You need water in the machine. There's a thing called a nappy stew. Basically, you got to see that the clothes are moving, because if you overstuff it, you're not getting agitation. You need agitation to clean the nappies. They've got to move against each other and clean and dissolve. So enough water making sure that the detergent dissolves and you get an agitation. If you've got too much water, they're just going to click. If you don't have enough water, they're not going to move. All right, so, and don't overstuff. My recommendation is just place things in your washing machine. Don't squash it down, trying to get that extra thing in, and wash away. Detergent. General advice is no fabric softeners or bleachers. Thankfully, they've come up, and with enzymes, Baby Behinds have just updated their washing instructions, and so has Bummies. Enzymes are fine. They're there to get rid of stains. When you're using the detergent, use the full amount that says on the packet. See how that goes. If that works really well, keep going with that. Make sure you have the right temperature water, so cold, warm, hot. Still generally don't wash over 60 degrees. That's for the PUL and the elastics. Nappies in the dryer, depends on the brand. Different brands say yes, Bummies say yes, low heat, go for it. All right. Baby Behinds do. There's a few that say no, don't. So just check with your brand. Make sure. Usually the United States brands are dryer safe. Some of the Aussie ones are not, because we hang outside. In the United States, they don't. So that's washing cloth nappies. Yeah. What else? To get started washing cloth nappies. Using cloth nappies. Cloth nappy safe creams, we'll finish off that topic, are good. So you can use those. You need boosters. So when you buy your nappies, I recommend getting a couple of boosters as well. So when you buy your newborn ones or your one size ones, get a couple of boosters, because when you put it on bum and they do their first lot of business, you might find you might have a heavy wet up. So if you've been using disposables, you don't really know how much they wee, and you're not really intimate. Using cloth nappies, you get very intimate with their wees and poos, which is a really great thing. Might be a little bit gross, but it's really great, because you can tell when your child's unwell by smells and colour of urine. Poos, you get very much more intimate with your child, but you can tell when they're upset, when they're teething, when they've got a bellyache, all sorts of things, which is one of the unspoken benefits of cloth nappies, is that you get to know when your child's unwell, or when they're really well too. Because if you go to hospital for some reason, they will ask you how many wet nappies, how many poos, and if you had a disposable on all day, you may not know how many wees they did. So that's why one reason I like cloth nappies, particularly for my girl. So boosters. Grab a couple of boosters when you're starting out, because if you find Bubby's a bit of a heavy wetter, and in a normal daytime nappy, if they're a bit older, adding a booster instead of going, oh, my nappy's leaking, oh no, it might be because your child is a heavy wetter, or they're a bit older and they wee a lot in one go. Grab a booster, and next time you put it on, put the booster in and see how you go. There you go. I think I've covered all the topics getting started. If you're transitioning, that's what I was saying, if you're transitioning from disposables to cloth nappies, how you do it doesn't matter. You can do it all in one go. You can go, right, last disposable, I'm done, I'm all cloth nappies. You can go, just use one, and then maybe in 2 days' time add a second one in, and then a couple of days later add the third one in. It doesn't matter. If you have one nappy, just one nappy, give it a go, have a play around with it, do that for a week or so, and I swear by the time you're done, you're going to be full-time, nighttime, wool covers, lanolizing already. Yeah, I think I can't think of anything else to say with regards to getting started. Listen to yourself is my biggest advice, is listen to your gut. The Cloth Nappy groups are really great, but listening to your gut and thinking about, yeah. And if you're confused, send us an email. Pop us an email. It's like, oh. All right, and we can give you some ideas as to where to start. But there's that course you can do, or the e-course on how to choose a cloth nappy. All right, so happy sparkle unicorn party. You can win. You can win a newborn Funky Fluff Sparkle cloth nappy. You can win a smelly for the car, or maybe for the bedroom because little one's teething and you just need something to cover that. Some cute straws, or a little unicorn t-shirt that I couldn't resist buying. It's doing the dab, I was told. And that's it. I am not trendy. Alrighty. Thank you guys. I've had fun. I hope you've had fun. The dishwasher is finished. Alrighty. I hope that's answered everyone's questions. I hope it's inspired many of you to try cloth nappies and get going. It's not an overwhelming decision. It's just I want to do cloth nappies. Buy one, buy two, and just do it slowly but surely. There's a lot of people who are really excited and into it. There are some who are a bit hesitant. It's your journey. It's how you feel about it. If you're not sure, reach out for assistance. We've got this group. Pop a question up. Tell us where you're stuck. Send Trudy an email. Pop me a little message in the group. Yeah. Check out the Cloth Nappy Doctor blog. There is a lot of information on there now. We had to take it off the site because it was clogging it up. Check that out. And if the information all becomes too overwhelming, remember to choose your style and material, and then you'll find your price. You really want to choose what is going to work for you. Okay, I'm going to sign off. Happy, what's today? Thursday. I look forward to next AMA. I don't know what it's going to be yet. I'll be live in the group later this month as well. So I'm going to do a special needs video, and there was another topic which I've just lost. I'm going to do the new bummies all-in-ones. So I'll do a video for the new bummies all-in-ones, the pure range, and I'll also do a video for special needs because that is sorely needed. Sorely needed. Okay, guys. Happy Thursday. I will talk to you soon. And don't forget to comment Sparkle to win. It's 4 prizes. Don't forget to comment Sparkle. Bye.